Hello everybody, welcome back to another day with me, Erin, and Simple Art for Adults. And I don't know, we just don't have a lot to do lately, so here I am again, coming to talk your face off some more. And I just got this coloring book in yesterday. It's 100 Flowers by Jade Summer. And you know, it's all pretty simple. They're all pretty simple images in here. But I wanted to do something. And before I do it like as a color along or something like that with you guys, I want to do it myself and see how well it works. Because I have this idea, and you might already know from the title of this video, I want to prove that you can make pretty things without having expensive things. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. This coloring book has 100 flowers in it, as the name would suggest. And I think it cost me something like 10 bucks. So I've got a $10 coloring book here. I'm going to work on this page. I've got it attached to a clipboard because the media that I'm going to use appears that it may bleed through. One of the media that we are going to use, we're going to use some of these. I've never used these before in my entire life, guys. Ever. Not even as a kid. I don't even think they had Supertips when I was a kid. So you guys get to join me today while I use Supertips for the first time. And this goes out to Kate's Coloring Haven because I got this idea from her. She uses Supertips and they look wonderful when she does it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try this. So I'm going to link Kate's Coloring Haven down in the description box. And if you guys don't already watch her, you really, really should. She's wonderful. Does amazing things with all kinds of different media. So definitely do that. And we're also going to be using the 120 set of Crayola colored pencils. So I'm going to be doing the Supertips as the base, and then I'm going to go over it with colored pencils. I don't know how well this is going to work, you guys, and I don't know if I'm going to get it all done all at once either, but I'm going to try. So first things first, y'all know me, I like my green. I'm going in with green on these leaves, and I'm hoping that it's not going to bleed too bad, because I'm used to alcohol markers and how they spread out. I was told to go fast, so I'm going to go fast. I don't know anything about these markers. I don't know if they're going to get lighter when they dry, because they're pretty wet. They're water-based markers. And I don't know anything about them. Nothing. Not the first thing. But I know that I got a box of 100 pretty colors, and they also sent me 20 silly scents in the box. So now I have markers that smell like spice cake and pineapple. And if we had smell-o-vision, I would share those with you because they smell amazing. Okay, and it does appear that they are drying lighter. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. All right, I'm going to go up here and color these blades of grass with this marker. And again, she said to go fast, so I'm going to go fast. Apparently, if I don't go fast, I'm going to get lines left behind. So I'm going fast. I'm going fast. I'm going fast. This is kind of stressful, trying to go this fast. I'm afraid I'm going to get outside the lines and make a mess, but I guess you kind of get used to it. I can go kind of fast with colored pencils sometimes, so. I did get outside the lines just a little bit. Also, I do want to tell you guys, it's a very active day in my neighborhood today. So if you hear motorcycles and scooters and things behind me, there's not much I can do about that. My whole neighborhood seems to be outside today. And, you know, I would normally just not even bother trying to make a video, but you guys have been asking for so long for me to make videos. So we're just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to go ahead and make the videos anyway. And hopefully it doesn't get too bad or irritate anyone. Alright. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to do marker and then pencil base immediately after with the green. So that just in case I don't have time to finish this whole thing, we've at least got to see how the two work together. And this is, you know, the cheap Create Space paper that I'm always complaining about that I don't like. And you can do alcohol markers on here. So if you have alcohol markers, you can do them on here. But what I would recommend doing is putting a sheet of watercolor paper And it needs to be watercolor paper, something absorbent behind it. Because I tried to do this one time with a plastic sheet behind it. And because the plastic sheet didn't absorb the leftover marker once it saturated the paper, it spread everywhere. But if you put watercolor, like a nice absorbent watercolor paper behind it, it doesn't spread hardly at all. So that's a tip from me to you. If you struggle with your alcohol markers spreading on you everywhere. The only thing about the Supertips is that you cannot, there's no color names or numbers, number one. And number two, you can't figure out, like, it's hard to figure out which colors come in which sets. So I have the 100 set, and if I run out of one, I don't know what I'm going to do to replace it, other than just buy another 100 set. So I'm sure that there are going to be colors that I'm probably never going to use, unless I find some ingenious way to try and use them. I'm not real sure how that's going to work. Alright, so we have the green down. And while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some yellow on these other flowers, because I want that to be good and dry before I go in with pencil. And it is warping this paper. It is making the paper wrinkly. That doesn't bother me any. I don't know if it's going to bother you, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm going to take yellow on the tulips. And then we'll come back in with some, probably some orange and red. Now you're going to see places where it looks dark. That should go away because the back of this paper is black. Okay, I'll go down here and do these. And you can't go over it too many times, I'm finding, because it's like shredding the paper. But that's okay too, I don't really. Just gotta remember to get it done quickly and not go over it too many times. I forgot some leaves, didn't I? Oops. I bet I'm going to get all kinds of Supertips advice down in the comments. And I don't mind if you guys have advice for me that's going to make this easier on me. I'm all for hearing it. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, so now to bring some of this yellow down here, I'm going to put it on these little things. And over here. Yeah. Okay. I think this petal is like part of the thing. I don't know though. Let's go ahead and do these in the yellow too. So how's everybody? It's Saturday afternoon where I am. When I finish this video, it's going to be time for me to figure out some food for my family. Yesterday was easy. It was an easy dinner day. I forgot that I had leftover Mississippi pot roast in my freezer. So I pulled it out yesterday morning early and it thawed out in the fridge, and then I warmed it up on the stove. If you've never had Mississippi pot roast, I urge you to look it up on the internet because it is fantastic. It is not for the faint of heart. It has about a bajillion calories in it. So, yeah, it may not be ideal for everybody. But if you are otherwise healthy and, you know, it doesn't bother you to eat a nice rich meal once in a while, definitely look it up. It was so, so good. It's a family favorite. And I will be making it again very, very soon. Is this dry yet? Let's see. Can't. If I look at the back of the paper. Okay, so it looks like these down here are dry. So we're going to go ahead and start with some greens there. So let's compare. Let's compare. All right, so I'm going to pull out, I think, a pine green. And I wonder what a light color would look like if it would even show up. Let's do palm leaf and forest green and pine green. Okay. Let's see. Palm leaf, forest green, pine green. I'm going to sharpen them up here in the normal pencil sharpener side of my Faber-Castell sharpener that I have. Maybe. Ooh-wee. That's one heck of a tip. The normal graphite pencil side of this thing is not nearly as sharp as the colored pencil side. So if you have one of these or if you get one. Wow, that smells like pine. Holy cow, have you guys ever smelled a brand new Crayola pencil right after it's sharpened? It smells like a cedar chest almost. It's crazy. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with dark first because I'm thinking the other colors may not show up quite as well. We're going to put pine green down toward the bottom here. And I've got these pencils really, really sharp. So I'm just barely touching the paper with them. So far, so good, you guys. Making art with kid products is so much fun. It's like throwback to childhood today. Get a simple image and a simple coloring book with simple products that didn't cost a fortune. And honestly, I'm going to put the links for these, my Amazon affiliate links. I'm going to put them in the description box. You can get the 100 set of Crayola colored pencils and the 100 set of Supertips markers for $15 a piece. So you can get all those supplies for like 30 bucks plus tax in the US. And that's insane. So if you're interested and you want to get your hands on some, I'm going to link the book, the pencils, everything. And I'm not zooming you guys in too close. I will when I'm finished. But this clipboard is making it hard for me to move the book. There's a shelf directly in front of me that my my tripod sits on. I mean, we're getting some good shading though. I'm impressed. And those Supertips are definitely brighter than what I thought they were going to be. All right, now I'm going over with the forest green. And I'm going to use the lighter green at the very, very tippy top. And go over everything with it. And see what happens. I'm thinking it's not going to show up very much. But we'll see. I just wanted to try. I'm playing today. It's just a play day for me. What have you guys been doing? I mean, I know that with the whole coronavirus thing that's going on, a lot of us haven't really had much to do. And those of you who do have things to do, who are necessary, who are nurses and paramedics and grocery store workers and, you know, truckers, all of you who are still working through all of this, my thanks goes out to you. I couldn't imagine the kind of stress that you're under. For everyone else, my heart goes out to you too. I know that it's hard to have your life basically put on pause. And I know that everybody says, oh, it must be nice to stay at home. Well, for some of us, no, it isn't really nice to stay at home all the time. There's reasons and things that people look forward to getting out. And unfortunately, right now, they can't. And though it isn't really showing up, it is blending these colors together. I can see it. You're probably not going to be able to see it so well. I don't know if you can or not. I can see it, and it's working for me. It's working pretty well, actually. I'm pushing pretty hard with it. But it is blending those colors together. That is nice. That is really nice. All right, let's go up here and do these bigger leaves now. When I get like to the center, I can zoom. Let's go ahead and do that. Is it dry? Let's see if it's dry. I think it's dry. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we'll do the center so you can see what I'm seeing. There. So as close as I'm going to be able to get you. Alright, so now I'm going to take the pine green, and I'm going to start right here, because there would be some shadow right here with these blades of grass. So we're just going to go ahead and lay this pine green right down here in the shadow. Can you guys see this? How pretty is that? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people that has a lot of really expensive art supplies. I have an entire room almost full of really, well, they're not all really expensive art supplies, but I have plenty. And I'm having fun. I'm having fun here. I'm loving this. This is great. It looks bright and wonderful and cheerful. And that's exactly what I was after today. I needed to be cheered up today. And I am getting it. So while I have you here, let's have a little surprise talk. And I didn't want to make this the title of my video because I don't like clickbait, guys. I just don't. I hate it when people clickbait me. It irritates me, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So we're going to have a little chat about what's going to happen with my channel in the future. The thing is, guys, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Safa in the future. I don't know, how long I'm going to be able to make a million bajillion videos. I don't know when work's going to pick back up for me. But I do know that I want to keep providing you guys with at least 2 videos a week. I want to provide them at the same time on the same 2 days of the week. I haven't exactly decided when that's going to be yet. I'm thinking Wednesdays and Saturdays. YouTube gives me the option to pre-record things and then schedule them to go public. So if I needed to, if I had something to do, like let's say Friday night into Saturday next week, I can record a video and I can do that video like Wednesday along with my Wednesday video and then schedule it to publish on Saturday, which is kind of nifty. Lets me keep things, pretty cohesive. I don't have a plan as far as what kinds of videos I want to do because honestly, let's just face it, my mind changes a lot. Sometimes I want to sit and color and talk and be friendly. And sometimes people in my house are doing other things or my neighbors are outside working and it's loud and I just don't have that option. So I will color to music, which is what I've been doing with the Sloths series. And if you haven't seen that series yet, go to my channel and find it. It might surprise you. If you are one of the people who has reached out to me and told me that you do not watch videos unless someone is talking, I apologize if you do not like that series. It was not my intention to push anyone away. It is not the only kind of content I'm going to make. There will be other kinds of videos, I promise. It's just that that series is giving me an opportunity to record videos when I may not otherwise be able to do any videos. And that's why I'm trying it out. I know that some of you really do like it, and some of you are not fans, and I expected that. That's okay. But I do just want to remind everybody that that is not going to be the only kind of content that I'm going to be producing for this channel. I don't know how, if I'll do another one when that one's done. I just don't know yet. I haven't decided. But I will figure it out. And, I may change my mind repeatedly about what kind of content I'm going to make. I just don't know. So I'm trying to smooth this out, and that's the only thing that I feel like I'm having issues with is trying to smooth some of it out. Because I've got like some lines where the marker overlapped, and that's okay. I didn't expect this was going to be perfect. But it is looking nice. I'm surprised I've gotten this much out of it. And I'm just layering with these 3 colors, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You can hear that pencil sound on the clipboard that I have under this page. And I know that's going to irritate some people, and I'm really sorry, but That's just the nature of these pencils, and there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. They're going to do that. Oh my. I need to smooth that out some. There we go. Trying to get down in that too. And the thing is that I can see the speckles of the green down in there. Let me turn this a little. See if I can brighten things up for you guys. And I'm really not pushing that hard with this light color, and it's managing to help blend things together. It looks nice and smooth up at the top with the light color. I'm happy with that. Let's go up here and do these other small leaves. I'm going to try to center them. See, you can see where I've gotten out of the lines just a little bit with that marker trying to get it done. That's okay though. So I still need you guys to help me figure out how I'm going to color my butterfly in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Someone suggested, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was now. Someone suggested pale yellow and dark purple for the butterfly throughout the book. And so far, that's the only suggestion I think I've gotten. So if you guys haven't watched my color and chat in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, and you want to, go ahead and go over there and watch that. I colored in it with Pablo's. I did the nameplate page, and I did everything but the butterfly and the background, because I have no idea how I really want to do that butterfly. So if you think you can help, you think you got a good idea, please go over there and watch that video, and leave me a comment. Even if you don't want to watch the whole thing, because it's long. Even if you don't want to watch the whole thing, just kind of go to the last 10 or 15 minutes of it, so you can see, you know, how much I finished of it. And then maybe that'll help me pick color, because I'm going to keep it the same throughout the whole book. Okay. How long have we been going here? 22 minutes? I can go a little longer. I know that some of you like longer videos. Some of you like shorter videos. So I'm trying to make a little bit of both. About the longest that I can really sit and record at one time is like an hour, hour and a half. Some of my videos probably will never be any longer than that. And I'm trying to keep the Prismacolor A Million Sloths series to about 20 minutes per video. Just so it's a nice quick watch for those who prefer that. I don't know, it's, you know, like I said to somebody in the comments, I can't please everybody. Everybody likes something different. Everybody has different tastes. There's no way that I'm going to make videos that are going to make every single person happy. And I'm not going to stress myself out either. I'm not going to sit here and fret over who's unhappy with the video that I made and why. You know, I appreciate your opinions. If you don't like something about my video, I don't care what it is. I appreciate you telling me what that is, what it is that you don't like, and why you don't like it, always. But just don't expect that I'm going to all of a sudden change the way I'm doing things, because that's not the way it works. If everybody says, Erin, we don't like when you aren't talking, then yeah, then I may stop making those videos if nobody's watching them, if YouTube shows me that nobody's watching them, or that they're getting a whole lot of dislikes, then yeah, I probably won't make those anymore. If they're not benefiting anybody, why would I want to keep doing it? But if I continue, you know, if you don't like something and everybody else likes it, then unfortunately I'm going to keep doing it. And that's just how it works. I'm trying to benefit the most people that I can with what I'm doing here, including myself. That said, I don't want anybody to ever hesitate to give me their opinions of something. If you don't like something I've done, or if you don't like the format I've done for a video, yeah, I'm sure you can find a way to tell me politely. And I always do appreciate when people are honest about what they do and don't like. Nice pretty leaf there. I'm trying to keep things zoomed in far enough for you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. And it's proving difficult. Hopefully, these last couple of videos that I've put up, the video quality is better. I switched photo editing software, which is why you've kind of seen the intro change a whole bunch of times again. I'm trying to find my niche, I guess. What I like the best, how I want to do things. We're going to see how things work out with this one. Hopefully well, because I like a lot of the features of this software better than the one I was using before. And I like that it lets me upload in 1080p and it doesn't limit me to just 720, which is irritating, especially for people like me. So for all my color tubers who are watching me right now, I want you guys to know that I don't normally watch you guys on my phone or my computer. I have a smart TV and it has a YouTube app built into it. So I have like literally a YouTube button on my TV remote, and I push the button on the remote and it opens YouTube. I can never remember to go in and like people's videos. So I have to like go get my phone and try to remember whose all videos I watch, and sometimes I'll go through the history of the videos that I watch so I can go back and like everybody's videos, which is someday I'm going to remember, because I can do it with the TV remote. I can do it. It's just more difficult that way. I just want you guys to all know that. By the way, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, and if you're enjoying listening to me ramble, please go ahead and do so, because that really does help me out. It really, really does. That tells YouTube that people like my content, and then they go around and they put it in front of more people. When they put it in front of more people, then more people see my content, and that helps me immensely. We don't make a lot of money with YouTube ads, but what we do make goes a long, long way to helping us buy more stuff. And we wouldn't be much fun to watch if we didn't have any stuff. So that's how you do it. That's how you help us out. Thumbs up. Use the Amazon affiliate links that you're going to find in the description box if you want to buy any of this stuff. It doesn't cost you anything extra to use those links. You're going to pay the same either way. But you are going to help me out, because I get a few pennies for every dollar that you spend. And that's pretty amazing. After a while, those little pennies add up and I get to buy something cool. And we get to have some fun. This is fun, you guys. I'm like having such a good time. This is insane. I'm using Crayola water-based markers and Crayola colored pencils, and I'm having like a blast coloring. And it looks good. It doesn't even look bad, you guys. It doesn't even look bad. It looks so good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can do better with my polychromos or with my, Pablos or something. But probably not on Create Space paper. This is probably the best I've ever made Create Space paper look. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm having a good time here. And that is what this is all about. I try to come up with some kind of something to do as a community this summer. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I haven't spent nearly as much time on Instagram as I should. I'm going to have to... Matter of fact, when I get done with this video, I'm going to go re-download Instagram. That's how little time I spend on Instagram. So I'm going to go re-download Instagram to my new phone. And try to spend some more time there browsing your all's artwork. My Instagram link is, if you go to my channel page, if you go up where the headline art is, if you click that, it's in the bottom right hand corner. You're going to find a list of all my links there, and Instagram is in there. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, definitely go ahead and do that. If I'm not all that active on Instagram, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Y'all remind me every once in a while to put something on Instagram because, yeah. All right, we've got all the green done. Let's do some oranges. Let me start here. I gotta pick some oranges out though, so hold on a second. I'm going to do orange and just regular orange and regular red. Primary orange and primary red. That is the plan. That is what I'm going to do. I just gotta find them. Orange and red. All right. Now, sharpen, sharpen. There's that cedar chest smell again. It smells good. Oh. Okay. So let's start up here with this flower. I'm going to do orange first this time. I'm just going to go really, really light. I'm going to have to get a yellow pencil too. I can already tell. And then I'm going to get red. Can you guys see that okay? Oh, the red's broken. Bummer. That sucks. Let me put it in the Tagall and see if that does any better. I think this red is broken all the way through. This always breaks my heart when it happens. Sorry for the noise. All right, just a second, guys. We're gonna find a different color because this red, I'm gonna have to replace it. Fortunately, it is just the red so far. Let's use, let's do brick red. It's not too far off. Okay, that one feels like it's a lot more solid. All right, so normally I wouldn't have picked brick red, but that's what we got to do. Pretty. It looks nice anyway, so. And now orange again. And that orange is pigmented. And then we get a yellow. This is golden yellow. Yeah, it doesn't even want to blend that orange out. I'm trying just to barely touch the paper. Make that blend look a little nicer. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but that's okay. That's all right by me. It doesn't look terrible by any means, so we'll just leave it. Okay, and now I'm going to take my orange. We're going to put it right along here. And right along here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just putting some color on the paper. Let's see. And then we've got it. Looks like we're just going to put it right here on this side. That's okay. We'll put it wrapped around the back too, because I've got to have a place for some of the red. All right, now I'm taking the brick red, wherever I put it. There it is. I'm gonna go right along here, just like that. And we're going to go right along here. And right along here. And I'm going to do the back of this one too. Okay, now more orange. I have a 24 pack of Crayola pencils somewhere that I can pull the red out of and replace it. So I'm not too devastated. I just hope it's the only one that's like that. The thing is that even though these pencils are well known and people rave about them, the core quality isn't bad, but the wood quality I think is what lacks here. You know, I don't really like the way that looks all that much. So, yeah, I do. You know what? It's going to look fine. Once I get all the other ones done, it's going to look great. I'm just taking my golden yellow, going over everything. I like it. I'm going to take brick red and go back in here a little more because it's not dark enough for my liking. Now it is. And if I put the orange over it, it gets redder. I like it. Let's do this one. I don't know what I managed to get on there, but oh well. It's like I smeared the ink or something. Gonna do this one the same way. Can put the orange everywhere I want it first. This will probably be the last one that I do. I've got my sloths video, part 3. I did the tuna fish cans and the drums today. It's about 25 minutes or so. I need to get that uploaded into YouTube so that you guys can be watching that. And then I'm going to have to start editing this one also. Fortunately, I don't care too much about making them look professional. I just want them to look nice and watchable. So it doesn't take me all that long to edit videos. And the software that I'm using makes it really easy. Anyway, it's like really easy. So I'm pleased with it. Brick red. And the thing is that I can use these markers under all of my pencils. Do you know what that means? I like when I start singing A Whole New World. It is, it's like a whole new world. Holy cow, it would have taken me hours and hours and hours to do this. But no, thank you, Supertips. You made it easier. There we go. All right, now we're going to put orange, orange, orange. I'm going to put some more brick red over on this side. Oops. Going to make that redder. And then orange, orange, orange. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, now let's do golden yellow. Excuse me, voice is cracking. Let me grab a drink of my water here. All right. We're just gonna color over the whole thing and try to smooth it out. These pencils on this paper aren't gonna really blend. They will if you use like a super light hand and you do 100 million layers. They will, but I don't have that kind of time today. And I think that looks cute just the way it is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to zoom you guys out, because this is where I'm going to stop on this for right now. I'm going to put my pencils. I have my little pastel drawer back here. I know you guys can't see it. My little pastel drawer here. So I'm going to put my pencils right in there. And I'm going to put my markers right in there too. Actually, markers are going to have to go in a different one. There we go. And then they'll be in there when I come back to this picture. And I keep that right in front of me. All right, zoom out. Zoom you guys out. This new phone makes the zooming so much easier. There you go. That looks nice. Take the clipboard off. I'm liking that so far. I can't wait to get the pink in it. I don't know what I'm going to do for a background. Maybe just take the Crayola pencils and do like a really light sort of aura or something. But that looks good. That looks really good for Crayola, guys. So, just so you know, I don't have the box for the pencils anymore, but this is what my Supertips box looks like. And this was $10 more because it had these silly scents in it. But they were sold out of the other ones, and I didn't want to wait, so let's see what we got. Beach. This smells like beach. It smells like laundry detergent. I think it smells like laundry detergent. Lemon. Ooh, that one does. That smells like lemon pledge. Everything smells like cleaning products. Oh, God. Orange. Yep, Dawn antibacterial dish soap there. What else we got? Wild berry. That doesn't smell like a cleaning product. That smells like an alcoholic adult beverage. I don't drink, though, so. But it reminds me of a daiquiri. This one's supposed to smell like a flower. It does a little bit, I guess. Not much. Cherry. Ooh-wee, that smells like cherry candy. Pine tree. Oh my gosh. Yep, that does smell like a pine tree. It smells like those Crayola pencils when I was sharpening them. That's insane. Pineapple. Oh, wow. It smells like pineapple candy. We already did wild berry. We don't need to do that one again. Spice cake? There's a marker that smells like spice cake. Holy cow. It kind of does, too. Ice cream. It smells like stinking vanilla ice cream. If they would have had these when I was a kid. So, I'm not going to sit and do all these anymore. But there's blueberry. There's popcorn. Oh my God, it smells exactly like buttered popcorn. Fresh air. That smells more like more laundry detergent. Root beer. Watermelon. Green apple. Fruit punch. Cotton candy. There's a cotton candy Faygo soda. For those of you, I don't know if Faygo is a thing in other parts of the world, but here in the U.S., you go in a gas station and find a Faygo soft drink or soda or Coke or whatever, pop, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. And they come in all these different flavors. You get like cherry and grape, and sometimes there's like watermelon or peach. Well, Faygo has a cotton candy soda that is like my guilty pleasure. I absolutely love it. It smells like lime, and that smells like marshmallow. So that's all this silly scents. I'm kind of excited to color with some of these. I wonder if the more I color with them, if they'll like make my whole page smell for a long time. I don't know. If anybody has any kind of experience with silly scents, let me know, because I'm a little intrigued by them. I gotta pull this box out so I can get them back in there right now. They don't want to cooperate. See, I don't have any more pencil cases. I'm all out of pencil cases, so I don't have anywhere to put these markers except for in the box. However, I think if I do end up using them often, I'm going to have to put them in a case because this whole cardboard contraption is going to get aggravating. And then look, it sits down in here like this. So you've got all these little things and they sit down in there and they're not in any kind of color order. This is all your colors up here. And these do not have color names. I wonder if maybe they're meant to match the colors of the colored pencils though. So I don't know. And these are also Supertips washable. I don't know if all Supertips are washable. So the Crayola fanatics of the world, if the ones I have are different from the ones are like if Supertips are normally not washable, is there some kind of difference between what I have and what you have? I don't know. Let's answer all the Supertips questions that we can. Do not use this to sharpen Crayola color pencils. It doesn't work. This one tried to work, but it didn't do such a good job. I mean, it worked on the ones that weren't broken, I guess. Alright, guys. I'm going to stop rambling now, and I'm going to go ahead and go do things I need to do. Once again, Amazon affiliate links down in the description box. You're going to find this, you're going to find this, you're going to find this. I'm going to leave a link to these and to the 100 kit because there's a $10 difference for 20 markers. I'm going to leave a link to the 120 and the 100 color pencils because, again, $10 difference for 20 extra pencils. And I, you know me, I'm a little extra, so I had to get the bigger ones just to see what the fuss was all about. But I'm going to leave links to both. And if you go and you get the Supertips and the pencils in the 100 count, it's $30 for both. And then this book's like 10, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was 12. But less than, I don't know, you got like 40, 45 bucks and you've got everything you need to color for hours upon hours upon hours and every color in the rainbow in 2 different media. So, I don't know, it seems like fair to me. And you guys saw I had a good time. I had a good time doing that. I'm going to finish it later. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it when you guys come and watch my videos. I appreciate it you guys have welcomed me back so warmly. It makes me so happy, and I really hope I can keep making more videos for a long, long time to come. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that button. Hit the notification bell, because if you don't, YouTube is not going to tell you when I put up a new video, and you'll never know, and it'll be like 3 weeks from now, and you'll think I'm gone again, when really, YouTube just didn't tell you. Anyway, until next time, happy coloring.